360 trails today. Beautiful Thursday afternoon, evening. It's about 73 or 74 degrees out. Beautiful day. And today, I'm lucky to live in the Pacific Northwest and have some great trails like 360 so close to my house. So we're gonna check them out. You know, this really isn't a hard pedal up to get up the hill to where the trails are at 360, but it always kicks my butt. Like the first 5 minutes, I think maybe I should try to like just pedal around for 5 minutes on the flat and then start the climb, because maybe that would help. But I always feel like I'd be a lot more efficient if I had like a shuttle truck or a ski lift to run me up here, but no such thing at 360. And my breathing's labored initially, my heart rate starts going up, and but after 5 minutes it chills out. So that's why I'm glad I do this. Stay healthy, try to stay healthy, so I can do this more. Here at Key Pen Parks, you can pick your friends, your trash, but no picking of plants, bushes, trees, or anything that grows in them. They forgot to say you can pick your nose. I'm sure that's allowed here. Too early in the day though. In the ride. All right, up at the top of the jump line, we've got three trails here. At the top of the jump line at 360, you got Learning Curve, which is a blue trail. Intermediate jumps, pretty much all tabletops and or stuff you could roll over time, which is the double black. That's pretty hard for me. I've only done slightly over halfway down a few times. Might give it a shot today, not to try to make it all the way down, but a little bit. And then this one's OG. It's a single black, and it is a gap jump line, but the gaps are very small. And since the rebuild of OG, they made some big case pads on the landings. I feel like it's almost easier than Learning Curve, but Learning Curve is pretty fun because when they rebuilt this one, they rebuilt the jumps pretty big. So let's give it a shot. Next one will be OG, the single diamond, single black. This is a very good jump line for building confidence, especially in clearing gaps, because they're all gaps except for the whale tail. But they're not too big, and it is pretty well built. So as long as you keep your speed and momentum up, you're going to clear each one just fine. One thing I would caution you about OG is don't try to override it and go too fast, because it's really easy to over jump these things, especially after like the first 3. So here we go. do this first gap step down here on overtime. See how it feels, and probably roll past the second one. Check it out. It's a pretty big one, so you gotta get some speed. Yeah, I could do that. I know I can. Done it before. The first jump. I mean, it's not small. It's probably from lip to landing 10 feet. But the second one's about the same size. It's just a much steeper lip. And I haven't seen too many other bike riders up here today. I'm not sure how I feel about trying it. Such a nice day out. I don't want to ruin my ride too early, you know. Plus it is like a mile and a half back to the parking lot. So I'll probably go down learning curve again. I like that one. So this time on learning curve, I think I'll try to take it at a medium pace. Try to focus on, you know, pressing in with my feet, light on my hands, and not going too fast, and utilizing speed to get me over the jumps. I'll just see if I can try some slower, proper jumping technique. I don't know if I have one. I think I'll manual this one. Kind of. Also didn't hit my brakes. That was good. Let's do another fun one down OG. Right to flat. For this one, I'll do another run down the learning curve trail, and medium speed, no pedals except for getting started here, and see if I can jump all of the jumps. That was good. Real good. There's blood pressure. There's an upper blood pressure and a lower blood pressure. Lower blood pressure is pretty big and pretty vertical and fast. And this one is essentially 3 tabletops. They could also probably be considered doubles because they kind of have lips on either end of them, but they're definitely rollable. They're not gaps at all. And then the third jump, if you stay to the left on it, kind of does definitely have like a kicker lip on it. which I've been trying to hit lately as I've gotten a little bit more confident. And then he rolled down into the woods a little bit more, and he hit a gap jump, and then kind of a step up double, and then another. It's just kind of like a little roller, reverse roller, I guess. It's like a bonsai roller to slow you down, but I try to jump that too, but I don't make it because I'm going too slow by then. And then I'll usually turn around and come back and do this a couple times. I've found that you need to be in a kind of a high gear and to get some speed to get over this first one cleanly, so that you have the speed to hit the next two cleanly, because there's not much room for cranks in between the first and second and the second and third jumps. Anyway, this is upper blood pressure. And as you can tell, I mean, this gap jump here is no slouch either. I mean, just to the case pad, it's probably 12 feet. To the actual landing, it might be 14. So, I feel pretty good about hitting that one and clearing it pretty easily. I feel like I probably still need to hit it, you know, another 250 times, but yeah. Practice. The saying, it's not practice makes perfect, but I don't know what it is. Third jump, just working our way back up the hill. So as you can see, it's rollable. It's probably from the lip, I mean, you know, maybe 10 feet. Maybe a little longer if you go from this side over here, but it's pretty mellow. It's just a tabletop. Unless you come over here to the kicker lip, and then kind of almost makes it more of a step down. You know, as you'll come up here, land on the inside there, and then go back around down to the gap. This is the second jump. As you can see, there's just a hint of like a lip and concaveness on top, but it's pretty much a tabletop. This is the whole lip, you know, the whole jump, and my bike on top of it. So probably 10-11 feet from beginning to end. First jump. So it's pretty, these are pretty steep. Kind of hard to walk down or walk up. But you can see this one definitely has a little bit of a lip. And it's almost a step down, really. Slight step down. But definitely rollable. And I would say, you know, my bike's about 6.5 feet long. So that's probably, you know, 10-11 feet as well. But this first one, I try to hit going pretty quick so I can hit the other ones pretty cleanly. Another run down upper blood pressure. I'm going to try to, you know, focus on heavy feet, light hands, not crumple into the bike as it comes up the lips, but, you know, stay perpendicular to the level ground and try to get a good pop off each lip, clear each one, and come back up. Here we go. That one trail kind of goes from the, I guess, south end of the park, kind of meanders all the way up to the central clearing area, I don't remember much about it other than kind of gets down a little into the like deeper fir or pines here, and it's kind of pretty, but just trying to take the long way back to the parking lot today. Yeah, this is pretty cool. Oh, you guys take your time. Family, huh? Just out doing some bicycle riding together. Some beautiful 360 trails. Key Pen Parks. All right, here she is.